Hey, good morning. Happy Thursday morning, July the 18th, 2019. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Rise and shine, get your cup of coffee if you haven't already had one. Come on, let's put some down together. If this is the first time you're seeing me, my name is Ralph Warzy. I do these good morning videos. I try to do them every weekday morning. Monday through Friday, and occasionally on Saturday and Sundays I'll do my road trip videos with myself and my fur baby, Sir Prince. So welcome aboard if this is your first time. Cheers in Ostrovia. When I do these videos, they're light and airy. I try to be as light and airy as possible. Just a good way for all of you people out there to ease into your day. If you're waking up and you have nothing better to do than to just sit here and ease into your morning with your cup of coffee or your favorite morning beverage and watch this Yahoo, me, Ralph Warzy, say good morning to you and help you start your day with a little bit of a smile and a somewhat positive thought on your mind, all right? Well, yesterday, I made some fried green tomatoes, the first batch this season for myself. Down where I live, over here in central Pennsylvania, about, I want to say, if you want to go by blocks, 2 blocks away is this larger farm, and I've been going in there for a lot of years, and I went in there a couple days ago, and I said, hey, do you have any green tomatoes? And they know me by now. I mean, after all these years. And they said, Ralph, we don't have them yet, but I'll tell Jim that you're looking for some, and I'll have them for you tomorrow. And sure enough, yesterday I went in there, and they had a nice little batch off to the side. Not a lot of people want green tomatoes, but they had a batch off to the side for me to pick and choose from. So I picked out the ones that I wanted, and I brought them home, washed them up real nice, and sliced them down. And I made my egg wash in one bowl, and then in the other bowl was my flour and cornmeal mixture, kind of like a 50-50 mixture. You know, you can do that according to taste. Or if you don't want to use cornmeal, you don't even have to use cornmeal. Or you can go the other way around. If you don't want to use flour and just use the cornmeal, go ahead. But what I do is I'll take my egg wash, I'll 3 or 4 eggs in a nice bowl, and I'll whip it all up together, and I'll have my sliced up green tomatoes, and I'll put them in the egg wash one by one, flip them, flip them, flip them, flip them, take that out of the egg wash, then put it in the bowl with my flour and cornmeal mixture. Make sure I get it on all over my sliced tomato, on the sides, on the top, the bottom. Coat it real nice. Some people double coat it. They'll go back to the egg wash, put it in the egg wash again, and then put another coat of the flour and cornmeal on it. But I'm happy with just putting one coating on it. Then after I have the one coating on my green tomato, I'll have my cast iron pan filled about that much or so of oil. It's got to be high enough where it will cover the top of your sliced green tomato. How's that? I'll warm that up to about like a medium setting. You'll know it's warm enough if you take a little bit of water on your hand and splash it in the oil, and if it starts to pop, you know it's warm enough, okay? And I'm sure you guys know that. But I made those up yesterday. I put a little bit of, for seasoning, I put lightly garlic salt. And again, that's my preference. If you guys don't want garlic salt, just a little bit of salt and pepper on it, you can do that. So I made that up, and man, they turned out real nice. and that was my appetizer. Then for my main meal, I was ready to do my porterhouse steaks. I seasoned those up the day before, and I've mentioned this numerous times to you guys, and you new people out there. If you don't know this, try this sometime. When you buy your meats, whether it be your pork chops or steaks or even chicken, before you stick it in the freezer, you take it out of the packaging, all right, wash it up real nice. Of course, minus your steaks, but wash your poultry up real nice, and then sprinkle it with your favorite seasoning all over, top, bottom, sides, whatever, and then Ziploc it. Get all the air out of the Ziploc bag, Ziploc it, stick it in the freezer, and then when the time comes when you're ready to cook it, it's already seasoned up. Not only does that save you a little bit of time on that part of the process, but before it freezes in the freezer, your pork chops, your steaks, your chicken, the seasoning will slowly get absorbed into your meats, and it's already in there. That way when you pull it out and you thaw out your meats to cook, you're good to go. What I do when I take my Ziploc bags, I put on it the date that I put in the freezer. You know, I take my little black magic marker, 7/16/2019, salt, pepper, and garlic, or whatever the seasoning is, and what store I bought it from. That way it's in there, and when I cook it up, if it isn't all that good, I know maybe I won't buy from that store. I'll go to the next store. And maybe it's just a fluke. But it's just for my reference. But so anyway, getting back to my porterhouse steaks. I'm ready to have my porterhouse steaks last night. Went outside, and most of you know I'm a big charcoal fan. But when I'm just doing two steaks, I don't want to fire up my Weber kettle grill. You know, it takes too long to fire it up just to put two steaks on. All right? So I do have a small, let me say it again, I do have a small propane grill, which I use occasionally just for the fact of I just want to put my steaks on real quick and get them out, okay? I went to fire up my propane grill. Guess what? I was out of propane. So plan B. Instead of doing my steaks, because I didn't want to bring them in the house and cook them, you know, on the stove in a cast iron pan. They're nice steaks. They're too beautiful to do that with. I had pizza last night. It was all right, but it wasn't quite what I was looking to have. And that's my good morning story to you guys. Let's put down some favorite morning beverage. Let's go. Barbie, Ken, how you guys doing? Birthdays today. Vin Diesel. Remember him? Or still know him? Vin Diesel? He's 51 today. And this one I don't know. Okay, maybe you guys do, but I don't. Lil Biddy. Biddy. His name is Lil space Biddy. He's 24 today. I'm assuming he might be maybe a rapper. I don't know. Okay. Richard Branson. You know Richard Branson. He's 68 today. Happy birthday. And God rest his soul, Mr. John Glenn. His birthday today. He was born in 1921. And he left this earth in 2016. Happy birthday, John Glenn. Happy birthday, Vin Diesel. Happy birthday, Lil Biddy. And happy birthday, Richard Branson. Happy birthday to all of you. And God rest your soul, Mr. John Glenn. Weather today in beautiful central Pennsylvania, if you're going to be in the area within the next 3 days. And this weather report is always subject to change, okay? Today, being Thursday. The high is going to be 68 degrees. Showers, a chance of showers. So be ready for it. It's humid out there. It's thick. You know, it's going to be somewhat of a miserable, humid day today. But I'd rather have this kind of weather than snow and cold. And remember, even though it's going to be 81 today, it's still hot and humid out there. Make sure your pets and four-legged fur babies have plenty of cold water around the house, and don't leave them outside for too long, and definitely do not leave them in your cars, okay? And if you're walking them, make sure you don't walk them too long on the blacktop, because their little pads can get scorched and burnt from the heat from the blacktop. Remember that. And look into your neighbors and elderly people down the road. Make sure that they're okay, you know, with this kind of weather. For the next couple days, it's going to be a scorcher here in central Pennsylvania. Tomorrow, it's going to be 88 degrees. That's Friday. And partly cloudy. And the low is 73. On Saturday, it's going to be 89 degrees around. Closer to the 90s from what I'm hearing. And the low is going to be 72 degrees. Partly cloudy, but with the humidity in that, so far they're still saying that it's going to feel like approximately 105 degrees. We are in the thick of a heat wave, so get ready for it. Now, in beautiful Cape May, New Jersey / Cape May Courthouse, New Jersey, my happy place, today it's going to be somewhere around 81 degrees. The low today was 68 with showers. Tomorrow, being Friday, in Cape May, New Jersey, Cape May Courthouse, it's going to be 88 degrees for a high, partly cloudy, and 73 degrees for a low. On Saturday, it's going to be 89 degrees, partly cloudy, very humid, and a low of 72 degrees. So there's your 3-day forecast for central Pennsylvania and beautiful Cape May, New Jersey, Cape May Courthouse. If you're in the area, there's your weather report, and it is always subject to change. That's about all I have today, folks. Have a great day. Oh, by the way, I'm having a problem with my phone here. These little Snapchats that come up from Messenger, I guess. When I get messages from you guys, I see your pictures come up. That's all well and good, but they drive me nuts. And I'm trying to figure out how I can get away from the pictures, the little chat heads, that's what they're called. I can't find a setting. So if you guys know the setting, send me some information through Messenger, if you would. Or you can even put a comment down on this video about how to get rid of these chat heads. I enjoy talking to all of you, but once I get 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 people sending me messages all at the same time, I got little chat heads all over the place, and it drives me just absolutely nuts. I enjoy talking to you, and I enjoy seeing your comments, but help me get rid of the chat heads, if you would. I've Googled it, and apparently I'm doing something wrong. I tried to go by what the rules are and directions, but I'm not having it yet. So that's about it today, folks. I have to run down the road here. I got to get me some propane grill, or propane for my grill, so I can cook up my porterhouse steaks. I'm going to have that today. That's about all I had to say. Do me a favor, if this is the first time you're seeing my video, or even if it's not, hit that like button, all right? And by all means, I'll take your comments, whether they're positive or negative. Any suggestions, throw them at me. Right now, I know there's this light behind me, but that's just because of the way the sun's starting to come in as early as it is this morning, okay? I will talk to all of you guys later on. God bless you. I do love you. Tell your friends and neighbors and family about my YouTube channel. Okay, Ralph Warzy, DJ Ralph Warzy under YouTube. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and then hit that little black bell twice. That's about all I have to say. God bless you. I do love you. I'll talk to all of you later on. Remember, we are not guaranteed tomorrow. So make sure you tell your family, friends, neighbors, co-workers that you appreciate them and you do love them. And no matter how bad we think we have it, somebody else always has it worse. Remember that, okay? Keep moving forward. You don't want to move backwards because you've already been there. God bless you. Take care. One more time. Cheers to Nostrovia. L'chaim. Take care of yourself. I'm going to punch you out in 3. God bless the United States of America. And God bless you guys. And say a prayer to your God for peace on earth. Here we go in 3. Smile for me now. Big smile. 1, 2. Good morning, Barbie. Smile.